What's good, YouTube? My name is Mhlurindlebe and I go by the name Raven Skrilla on all my socials. This is my very first YouTube video. Decided to kickstart the journey with a 75 hard challenge. It's not necessarily a fitness challenge, it's more so a mental challenge. The rules are quite simple but very hectic. First of all, you're supposed to do two 45-minute workouts. One has to be outdoors and the other has to be indoors. Hence, I'm outdoors right now. I'm about to do my first challenge. And then you need to drink a gallon of water a day, equivalent to like 3.7 liters, 3.77 liters. Amongst all the challenges, you're also supposed to read 10 pages of a non-fiction book. Not gonna lie, I feel like the hardest part about this challenge might be reading the book, you know, because I don't know how many books I've read willingly. So obviously, since it's gonna happen over a span of 75 days, I'm gonna have to read more than one book. You know, I'm trying to like work out outside, you know, get some vitamin D. Even pause. My goal with this challenge, I'm trying to get back to a place where discipline is the only thing I rely on. Discipline is the only way I go through life. I feel like I lost that over the last year or so, but I'm back now. We're trying to get back on track. So the idea is to get to a point where balancing both these workouts is in a hustle. With strength, I've always been fine. As far as the diet that I'm gonna follow, I'm gonna stick to single ingredient whole foods. The goal is to take it one day at a time. I'm not trying to like kill myself, but right now I'm more concerned about like the wear and tear, you know, like to the people that have done this challenge, doesn't it get painful to like work out every single day, like for the next 75 days, including Saturdays and Sundays? And I usually go to the gym maybe five to six times a week. That's when I'm like really going to the gym. But like I've never had to work out like for 75 days consistently without any breaks. So that aspect scares me a little bit, but at the same time, this is what a challenge is about, you know. Not gonna lie, genetics can be a gift and a curse. I like to think of myself as someone that has pretty decent genetics, but the problem is I'm not like these guys that can like eat whatever they want and just get away with it, you know. I know people like that in real life. As soon as I deviate, as soon as I do something that I'm not supposed to do, my body picks it up quickly, you know. So I'll be gaining the weight easily, I'll be losing the weight easily. It's a gift and a curse. I'd rather be the kind of person that struggles to gain weight than to kind of like be in a situation where every time you enjoy food for like 2 or 3 days, you're in trouble because now you need to lose the weight again, you know. Gone in this boat before, you know. This is not my first rodeo. Initially, I had to lose, I don't remember how many kilos I lost entirely. But then this time I'm doing it with a little bit of experience because I've been going to the gym and I know a thing or two about nutrition. So we're currently on day 3. Yesterday I didn't risk it, couldn't go work out outside just on the basis of it was raining. As you can see, today is still kind of gloomy, but like today we're also going to be training outside, you know, just trying to like see if we can make the most out of today before it starts raining again. Because I think the thing with like Joburg weather over the years is just like it has gotten so unpredictable. So the goal today is to just smash my workouts. Like I've been saying, man, get to a point where I'm just like comfortable with everything. Yesterday I did manage to squeeze in a session, but the problem was I couldn't record outside just on the basis of it was raining, you know. It was raining, so I couldn't risk coming out with like camera equipment to just kind of like film outside. But at the same time, today I decided to get it out of the way as early as I could have, you know, which is right now, before it starts raining. As you can see, it's still kind of gloomy. So the goal today is simple. I just need to start with my outdoor workouts, and then I'm gonna go home, probably get breakfast, and then after getting breakfast, read the book. The book I've been reading, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. So far it's a good read. It's just that, like I've been saying, man, this game of reading books is fairly new to me, and I feel like if I like it properly, then maybe, who knows, maybe this is the birth of a new habit. So, and I weighed myself early in the morning today. My starting weight is around 103 kilos right now at the time of recording this. Remember, my challenge ends on the 29th of May and the goal is to get to 94 kilos. I tend to like look my best when I'm around that weight, and also life is still bearable, you know. I still don't have to like suffer fully, you know. Like I can still enjoy a meal or two that I like. So I just discovered that there's a difference with these pull-up bars. This one is very high for some reason. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, you know. Also, it doesn't make sense for me to be wearing glasses today because, yeah, let's see if we can maneuver this pull-up bar. For the longest time, I thought my pull-up game, my pull-up game has always been fine. I thought my muscle up game was good until I came to these bars that are very high, and I realized I can't really like lift my weight over the bar as smoothly as I thought I could. But caveat being, I'm currently like 10 kilos overweight. So let's see when I get to like 94 kilos, 93 kilos if I can do that, you know. But yeah, let's get it. Ah.
She's all I need. Together, my dolo, first on text the tea. On the
I don't know if you guys can see, but an army of birds, or a family of birds rather, just pulled up on me. And say if like birds don't mind being this close to you, it means you have a peaceful heart. So I'm halfway into a workout. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. But then so far, everything is good. Everything is good. Everything is well. This is a humbling experience. I'm taking it to the chin, and it's a learning curve, you know. My glasses are even starting to get a little bit misty. Currently consuming around 2.3 to 2.5 calories a day. Decided to go fetch my water bottle. Couldn't take it anymore. There's something that I tend to do that I don't know if I do it consciously or not, but like I tend to not have as many water breaks in between as possible. There's no scientific reason as to why I want to do this, but like it's just another act of like depriving yourself of what your body needs the most at that time. And I feel like self-deprivation goes a long way, especially if you're trying to stick to a diet.
You're taking a photo of yourself.
Come again?
You're taking a photo of yourself?
Yeah, I'm taking a video.
Oh.
So I can't use some of the park equipment just on the basis of, like I said, it has been raining. I don't want to sleep on a wet bench, you know. I'm not trying to do that. That has been limiting as to what kind of exercises I could do. Mainly, I've just been like focusing on calisthenics, and I did a bunch of push-ups, a bunch of sit-ups, and I couldn't do sit-ups. I think I might need to get a skipping rope. I might need to get jump rope. So far, I can say the experience is not that bad. It's not that bad, you know. The problem is I just need to dial in the nutrition even more. I'm currently eating right, but at the same time, 75 days is a long ass time, you know. Be a double-edged sword. Just on the basis of it's either you feel like you have time and you don't do the things you have to do on a daily basis, and then come after the same 5 days, you're nowhere near where you want to be. Or you can like just follow the course of action and just be happy with yourself.
Hi folks, my name is Sherry, and I've just met Raven in the garden in Killarney, and it's a beautiful day, and I just want to wish him all the very best with his career as a photographer and a video man, and yeah, good luck. Bye.
I think that's going to conclude my outdoor workout for today. Couldn't dial in as much as I would have liked to, just on the basis of, like I said, a bunch of park equipment has rained on it. Yeah, I feel like, in fact, I don't even feel like I've already done 45 minutes of the first workout. Currently halfway through my water bottle. I'm supposed to read the book now and then just lock it in, you know, just continue, lock it in and just... Today's been hectic. Out of the 4 days so far, I feel like today has been the worst one. Just on the basis of, typically I'm not the kind of person that's fond of waking up early in the morning. And we're back. It's later on the very same day. We're about to get the indoor session. What's on the menu? I'm gonna be training, today's Thursday, so I'm gonna be training back and bicep. Also, from what I've noticed, just on the basis of being off sugar for the last 2 weeks now, because I was already on a diet before I decided to hop on 75 hard. My face is kind of like getting a little bit smaller than it was when I started. What's good, beautiful people? Day 5, if I'm not mistaken. Today I'm gonna be climbing the stairs, West Cliff, just to kind of like have as my outdoor workout. And then today I weighed myself when I woke up, went back to 104 kilos. Don't wanna stress too much about it, just on the basis of weight fluctuations happen all the time. I feel like you shouldn't keep like the daily average into account, rather the weekly average. I'm still on track. Every time I'm going through it, my mind goes, this is self-inflicted, by the way. But at the same time, this is one of the most challenging mental things I've ever done in my life. So I'm curious as to see how things go from here and how my mindset improves over time from just this one action, you know. Hi, how are you?
I'm well and you, sir.
I'm good, I'm good. Is he friendly?
Yeah, no, it's friendly.
What's his name?
Zeus.
Zeus.
Yeah.
Come on, my bro.
He is dead. He can't hear properly.
Oh, shout out, Zeus.
Yeah, he is dead. A little bit dead.
Oh, but you can hear me. Can I touch him?
Yeah, you can touch him.
Zeus. Come on, boy. Come on, Zeus. He's a nice man. Shout out. But on a slightly positive note, I feel like today endurance was better than it has been in the past, you know. Like today, I can already start to feel like a physical difference in my performance when I'm doing these workouts.